Hey, this is Pierre from NotionForms. In this video, I will show you how you can design and customize your Notion form to provide an amazing experience to all your respondents. When editing a form, you'll find the design panel located on the left side of your screen, just left of your form. In the first section of this panel, you have the information part of your form where you can easily change the title or even the description of your form. There are a few other options like adding tags to your forms to categorize them, setting the visibility to public or draft. In draft, it won't be accessible, and as well as copying another form setting directly to this one to save time. In the second section of the design panel, you have form structure. In this section, you will be able to play around with your inputs that are located on your form. So the first thing you can do is reorder their place into the form. So I can just drag and drop an input to make it move into the form. And I can also edit and choose the settings for each of my form. So I can hide them from the form. I can make them required. And there are also plenty of settings here located when you click on the little wheel where you can hide required. You can change the field name. So let's say you want to ask more questions and not just have the value of the name of the column. You can have a pre-filled value, some placeholders, and so on. That really enables you to customize your form and each of its inputs. The third tab of the design panel is customization. This is where we're going to be able to do a lot of things around the design of our form. So first of all, I can choose between three form themes that are all a bit different. I can decide if I want my form to be centered or to take the full width of the page. I can add a cover picture or logo. So I can just drop an image here. Let's say I want the logo of my company. So Notion Forms. I can select if I want dark mode, light mode, or depending on the device of the user. I can change the color of my buttons and inputs border. I can hide the title, remove the Notion Forms branding, uppercases, transparent backgrounds, and so on as well. In the About Submission tab in my design panel, the things I can customize is the text that I have on my buttons. So I could say, instead of submit, I want sign up. I can create or decide to update a record as the action. In the post-submission action, I can either show the success page built by Notion Form or redirect my user to an external URL. I can decide if I want to allow the user to fill out the form again. I can customize the text in my success page, decide on a date where the form won't be available anymore, and even a max number of submissions. And in the final tab we'll go over in this video, the notifications tab, there's three things I can do. I can decide to receive an email when there's a new submission to my form. So I only need to input my email in this field. I can receive a Slack notification. For this, I'll need to use a Slack webhook URL. And finally, I can also send an email directly to the respondents if there's an email field in the form where I'll be able to design an email that will be sent to the respondent right after he submitted his answers.